Hey, Shalom Israel. We want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. We, I came just getting together, just, doing, really basically like a quick wrap up, if you will, because what Esau's doing now more than ever, all right, which is a prelude to how 2020 is going to be. All right, is demonization, But like the brother said, the brother Chapal, he made a beautiful point of how, that just proving that, hey, we was with Yahweh Shah, man, because Yahweh Shah said if they persecuted you, that they have persecuted me first. And one thing they did with Yahweh Shah is that every single thing he did, they try to trip him up with his words. All right, and just like they try to do with us, man. Oh, you said this, well, you said that. Listen. We speak out of the scriptures, man, and we're going to continue to do that, all right? And it's going to continue to win our battles because it is of the Lord. And as the scriptures say, if it be of the Most High, it will not come to naught,
This Revelation chapter 12, starting at verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, a Mashiach. For the accuser of our Akim or brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. So Esau is going to accuse us day and night. And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to set up these little nets and these little traps for the elect to fall into. All right. But we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what these devils are trying. All right, they're trying to link us up to a terrorist. What they got us on a Megiddo list? What's that? What they call that? Like the red list or whatever. Well, they got us on a red list, and underneath the red list, you got so-called or terrorists. What they call Al Qaeda or whatever. All these people that are known to blow things up, but the Israelites, we don't do that. All right. What accusation could you hold against us for reading the Bible and condemning you? Okay, that you going into slavery. All right, all we're doing is exposing the dirt that you devils been doing throughout history. All right, but this accuser is constantly trying to find false accusations and accuse us before the Lord. All right, you got that slashing that took place in upstate New York or whatever county that was. And this dude claimed that he went into somebody's house. They claim he went into somebody's house. Okay, what you did went into somebody's house, which don't even make sense anyway. It looks like it was another false flag. Yeah. He went into somebody's house and sliced the rabbi or whatever, these fake Jews. And then they had him, they try to interview him and try to say, why you do what you do. And they said that they found a letter or whatever that he also had that said he was influenced or something like that. Or what matter of fact, you could go into the letter.
All right. I'll just jump straight to the point, or?
Yeah, just going to the point.
Con. It's from the let me see, what's the name of this article?
It's from the Daily Beast article. That was yesterday's, I think. It was published yesterday.
It says suspect in Hanukkah stabbing had anti-Semitic journals. And who the fuck, like the brother in Hawaii said, who the fuck carries journals, man? That's some Esau shit. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write about what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna go do it. Jake don't think at all, man. Jake ain't gonna do no shit like that. And it's always set up because every time there's a attack, they always have some type of what is it, like a letter they left in a car somewhere nearby?
Yep.
What do you call it? Note. Yeah, note. Come on, man.
A manifesto.
A manifesto, right? That's some Esau shit.
Yep.
When you compare the shit that Jake do, all right, and the killings of the so-called white man, all right, his outweighs, man. His outweighs ours, man. Now, not to say that the shit that Jake does do, all right, is good, but when you do a comparison, all right, because Esau likes to have the, he got the justice system with the balance scale, all right, but here it is, you do all types of bullshit, two so-called Semitics, all right, which Shem had multiple kids, man.
He had five sons. Shem had 5 sons. Mm-hmm. All right, so if you talk about anti-Semitic, you got to look at what you did back in 2000, I think 3 or 2002 or whatever, when you went into Iraq underneath Bush's administration. Bush Jr., he you know, he was being investigated for 9/11. Like I don't know if brothers seen that Michael Moore Fahrenheit. He exposed what the Bushes were doing, how money was being in, you know, how certain money transactions were being made at that particular time, and now Bin Laden's family was in New York at that particular time, things like that. All right, so you got to put these things together. That was all a setup. Why he went into Iraq and did what he did, that was murder. All right, not to jump off topic, but you know, the Ishmaelites or the Arab nations are Shem as well. So that was murder against them. All right, what about what you do to the to Japan back in Nagasaki and Hiroshima? All right, that was murder against them. They go back to Shem too. All right, what you do to every nation underneath the sun, all right? But you talking about anti-Semitic. What you do to the Hebrews, like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians? What do you do to us on a daily basis? All right, murder. All right, we are Shem. We are the real representatives of what Shem is. All right? So that was murder. So what they went to Iraq, they set up a false attack to go say, okay, weapons of mass destruction. There was no weapons of mass destruction found there. That's murder. All right? So it's always a demonization process. Esau, that's why he's called a crafty hunter. He slowly cliches the attack, how he's going to attack. You know what I'm saying? And what he's going to do this step with that step. All right? That's what the Esau does. That's a damn devil for you.
Listen real quick.
You got it up.
Revelations 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great. It shouldst destroy them which destroy the earth. So here it is, you talking about anti-Semitic, but Esau, the so-called white man, is anti-life.
You're absolutely right.
Because he destroys everything on the planet Earth. So you could go to, you could kick rocks, man. All right? You can kick rocks with this anti-Semitic bullshit, man, because you're anti-life. You know, you spraying chemtrails day in and day out, every hour on the hour, which is killing all the birds. You know, you got all this goddamn space junk. I mean, yeah, well, you got space junk too, but you got all this damn junk causing garbage islands that whales and different fish are digesting, and it's destroying their bodies inside and out. You continue to have oil spills within the waters, which jacks up all the sea world.
Yep.
Right. You got you're jacking up all the animal life by cutting down their goddamn habitats, you know, making purposely forest fires on purpose so that you can build, and then you want to turn around and say, oh, we're anti-Semitic, man. Fuck you, man. You're anti-life.
He don't even belong in that land. He don't even belong. He came out of the Caucasus Mountains. During the time of King Bulin in the 7th century, they didn't know what they wanted to pick, Christianity, Islam, or what they call Judaism. So he chose Judaism, pretty much converted into something that he's not. And they little by little, over the years, over the centuries, they got into that land, man, by rape, rob, and murder. And that's a fact. Everybody knows that. They even know that. All right, so here you go. This guy stabbed 5 people, and that looks like a complete setup, man. It looks like a false flag. Another one, like the one in Jersey City, false flags. It don't even add up. It don't even make sense. All right, here it is. They're trying to this is how you know Esau's losing power, because you know what he did with the Black Panthers? He found a way to take them down, right? What did he do? Give them drugs, crack, the crack epidemic. All right, all these liberation parties, like the Black Liberation Party, all these different groups. But here it is, like the brother quoted Acts 5 earlier, and like 38, if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it. This is not about man. This is not our program. This is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah's program. That's why we constantly prevailing against these devils. All right.
Oh yeah, you saw they tried to make it look so real, man. You know, they tried to leave the blood on the wall in the scene, like they forgot that it was there. You know, they probably squirted a little fake ass blood on the wall when you rewatch the news article, the news clip. It's just pure tackiness, man. It's pure cheesy, man. You know, it is obviously false flags, man. It's to the point where it's super obvious. But he has to move now. You know, the time is now, because people say, you know, if that he has but a short time. So he can no longer, you know, make it look absolutely perfect.
Yeah, the enemy's coming in like a flood. He's going to come in like a flood. You know, that's when the Lord going to lift up that standard, give us those spiritual powers. Lord willing, we are the elect. You go into it more.
Yeah, it says once authorities searched his home, just jumping straight to the point, allegedly found the packaging for the machete and handwritten journals that contained anti-Semitic sentiments. Thomas purportedly wrote that Hebrew Israelites took from powerful people, Ebenoid Israelites, which Brown noted was likely a reference to the Black Hebrew Israelite movement.
See how they wordplay? See that wordplay? From Hebrew Israelites to Black Hebrew Israelites. See how they wordplay? Because they know we don't call ourselves Black Hebrew Israelites because nobody's black. I never seen a white person or a black person in my life. Is you got different shades of brown and you got pink to the red color, which Esau is.
Yeah, red Hebrew Edomites.
Exactly, red Hebrew Edomites. We're not black. You don't hear, oh, we're the Black Hebrews, because we're not. All right, here in Great Millstone, we're not taught to say stuff like that because we know it's foolishness, man. We even say you got Israelites that come out of all these other nations they're even gonna look like these devils. But indeed, the bloodline goes back to the Israelites. All right. So here it is. They wordplay Black Hebrew Israelites, because they know we don't call ourselves Black Hebrew Israelites. Come on, man. This thing is it's a setup, man. The way Esau does is so crafty, man.
It says Thomas also allegedly wrote that he didn't understand why people mourn for anti-Semitism when there is Semitic genocide. He allegedly wrote that Adolf Hitler and about Nazi culture on the same page where he drew a swastika and a Star of David. Come on, man.
Yeah, they going off on that too.
Thomas pleaded not guilty to all charges on Sunday morning on his arraignment in Ramapo, New Jersey. His family put out a statement over the weekend claiming he had no history of anti-Semitism, violent behavior, or prior convictions. They have asked for Thomas' new attorney to seek a mental health evaluation for Thomas, who they said has a long history of mental illness and hospitalization.
So now they're going to try to say, oh, he's got a mental issue, right? But meanwhile, Esau's, go ahead, Doc.
I was going to say, so if that be the case, why even take this case that serious? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, or get your facts straight. You said, because when I was just reading in the beginning of it, it says allegedly. All right, so here it is. You see, Esau's just sloppy, man. Here it is, you rushing, like they say, fools rushing. All right, here it is, you rushing just to throw anything out there because you know the people asleep. All right, but hey, how about Shimei Awashad hears all of this, man?
Yep.
All right, and it's appointed for us to get demonized. We understand that. All right, but it's appointed for the slanderer, you know, for the wicked. All right, to meet his day as well, man. You know, meet the real judge. How about Shimei Awashad? You got it.
I got a scripture right quick. This Psalm 64, starting at verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the mind is deep. All right, so these devils are deep. The stuff that they come up with, brothers could grab Micah 2 and 1 day, they can't sleep unless they do mischief. The stuff these devils come up with is so deep. They actually spend their whole life trying to figure out ways how to hunt people down. But mainly they want true Hebrew Israelites, man, because they know this is the truth. Nobody on earth is pushing out all this information at one particular time. Nobody on earth got this. Not the college professors, not the scholars. Nobody, you name it. Them PhDs, whoever. All right, we're not saying that arrogantly. We're saying it boldly because these scriptures and this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding was given by the Heavenly Father in Yahweh Shai. Not us, not of ourselves. All right? It's a blessing to even have this truth, man. It's Micah 2 and... You
talking about for they sleep not, except they have done mischief?
Yeah, that's it.
That's Proverbs 4 and 16.
That also in Micah 2. But yeah, you can read that. You bring it out. You got it.
For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Yeah, they just don't sleep, man. They just stay up figuring out ways how to demonize people. And that's what they're doing to us. Trying to figure out ways how they gonna get us off these streets. But we understand through prophecies there should be a severe famine of the word. We understand through prophecies the enemy gonna come in like a flood. We understand that. All right? We understand it, all right? But this is what's keeping us stable, man. You know what I mean? It's the spiritual sword here, not no physical, not no machetes, not no knives, no swords, no guns, not getting physical with people out here, but being spiritually minded and continue to push this word spiritually, all right? You know, and continue in that route.
And the thing I want to know is, well, we understand it's through the spirit, but Esau got to answer this question: why now? We've been out there, you know, our apostles and elders, and even their apostles and elders, been out there since the 60s. So you're talking what, 60 years, and now out of nowhere we just gonna start, you know what I'm saying, committing acts against these red Hebrew Edomites? Come on, man. People don't think, man. You know. I got a precept. This is Amos. It was Amos. Slock, yeah. First got some?
Yeah, this Psalms 44:6, all right? Because we're spiritual men, so I'm going to just bring the scripture out for edification's sake. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. This is King David speaking, okay? Matter of fact, let me read up verse above. Psalms 44 verse 5. Psalms 44 verse 5. Salakia. Through thee will we push down our enemies, right? Through who? Through the Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai, not by no weapon. All right, y'all brothers seen that video, right? With the garment, the bulletproof garment. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some carnal Israelites out there, right?
Dopey.
Through thee will we push.
And hey, through the spirit, that dude is sold out, man. Because here it is. You got to think about it. How did he pop up out of nowhere at the same time Esau starts his demonization?
That's all agents. That's why. They're agents.
Yeah, it's something fishy about that, man.
Yep, they're all agents. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. Who's rising up against us? Esau, the so-called white man. All right. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. So this was written back then for our learning now, to know how to conduct ourselves and being spiritual men. Our elders and apostles don't teach us to go grab no weapon, go fight somebody. They don't do that. All we doing is bringing out this information. That's it. And Andrew Cuomo, one of his press conferences yesterday, he said, I believe it was yesterday, he said that this is all linked together, that we have to stop this type of act of hate. And it was all linked together. What does he mean by that? Meaning they're trying to put us, trying to put us in prison. All right, for stuff that we don't even do, but they're trying to link it all up. All right, come on, man. These devils know who we are, man. They know we're not carnal. They just getting exposed. This is a time of exposure that Esau's being severely exposed, like it says in 2 Thessalonians. All right, and even Obadiah verse 6, they cannot hide themselves. All right, they're not gonna hide themselves.
I got some on Romans chapter 12 verse 18. If it be possible, as much as life in you, live peaceably with all men. Right? So here it is, you know, of course we're teaching that we're the true Israelites, and we're teaching, you know, the true nationalities of each nation. All right, even at the so-called white man is Edom, which Edom are the border of wickedness. Okay, but here it is, man. You know, we also teach the kingdom, and pretty much Esau's angle now, to where he's to where his woe was me spirit, to where he wants everybody to feel sorry for him, because we know that the so-called white man loves to play victim, all right? And we know, hey, they're all of the same nation, you know, so they're all the same people. So just as your six-pack Joe loves to play victim, hey, the elites all love to play victim, man, you know? So here it is now, they're saying, you know, they may be peaceful, but guess what? They have men that listen to them that you know can go crazy and shit like that, man. But yeah, we teach to eat the whole roll, right? We also teach these scriptures here, man. Romans 12 and 18. If it be possible, as much as life in you, live peaceably with all men. So we don't respect, you know, these so-called dudes who you know, do these attacks against you so-called Jewish people, you fake Jewish people. You're not even the real Jews. All right, we don't condemn that. You know, we don't celebrate that. Actually, they're going to fuck off, and they're going against the doctrine, man. All right, they're going against what we teach. So again, Romans 12 and 18.
Agree with that.
If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves. All right? So we teach to avenge not yourself, man. Don't go out and trying to get revenge, doing this, doing that. Oh yeah, and now the new thing is that vocab digged up somewhere that a Hebrew Israelite murdered his teen girlfriend. And I just looked it up, and the dude was 47 years old, but he had a teenage girlfriend, which is another false flag, man. Everything is pure bullshit in America, man. Everything ain't what it seems. All right, which is why you got transgenders, you know. You got all these different diseases out here, man. In America, everything isn't what it seems, man. So all this is pure false, fake bullshit, man. Right? So it's a daily beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Okay? So the Lord's the one that's going to come back and cast out judgment upon all you people, man. It's not meant for us to go do that.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 25. Matthew chapter 5, verse 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him. Okay, that's what we do. We agree with the adversary quickly. We're not going to act foolish and say, oh, you know what I mean? No, when we out on the highways and byways, we're pushing this word out. We're letting you devils know, okay, what's going to happen, what the future and the outcome will be for you devils and you other nations. Those are pure facts. All right, but when we at work, and I'll say you gotta play stupid. When we out here, you know what I mean, in that everyday life, you gotta play stupid. All right, you gotta, you know, if a Roman comes up to us, what we gonna be like? Oh, you the devil, you an Edomite.
Right.
He gonna throw you in jail. He gonna throw you in jail. Oh, what you call me? He gonna throw you in jail. Yeah. All right, that's why we shouldn't act like that against these devils. All right, we gotta agree with our adversaries quickly. Right? Lest that any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge and the judge deliver thee to the officer, thou be cast into prison. But we know these devils, that flood gonna come anyway. You know what I'm saying? That flood gonna come anyway. We already know that. You know, but we're spiritual men. We got the scriptures say too, walk circumspectly. All right, right? Of course, spec to be to watch, but also circle means like a circle. We got to watch our surroundings. We're not just going to be out here doing some crazy stuff because we're not taught like that. First of all, the scriptures say too, not behaving unseemly. That's petty. That's foolishness, man. You know, I just wanted to grab one more scripture here. Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and that Lamb is Yahushua. That's his Hebrew name, okay? And by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. All right? Therefore rejoice, all right? We love not our lives unto the death, but we're going to be martyrs, and the word martyr goes back to giving a record or a witness. All right, a record or witness of what these devils are doing to us. But are we going to grab guns and fight these devils carnally? No. All right, we're not going to machete nobody. No. All right. So we got to give our bodies a living sacrifice. Okay. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and he that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. And the word devil means diablo or deceiver or slanderer. And that's what the so-called white man is doing to us. He does it with everybody. All right. It's come, but he's really doing it when he's really got a problem with us. All right. Having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. What, a short time of what? Of rulership. That's why the Lord set the bounds that they cannot pass. There's a specific time that the so-called white man can rule, and they're going to be taken out of power. Thus saith the Bible, thus saith the prophets, all right, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, ain't nobody going to stop this word from going out there. All right, if it be of the Most High, who can overthrow it? Nobody. You know, so, oh, you got a precept, right?
Yeah.
Go on.
I got some real quick. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 16. Redeeming the times, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. So right now, brothers are doing more lessons. We're praying that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai give us a spirit to withstand in that day. We're not going to the gun range, which you have some that claim that they are of us and are doing that. All right, but we telling you right now, that's not what we're doing. You know, as a matter of fact, we believe in spiritual powers, man. As far-fetched as that might seem to the world, that's what we believe in, man. You know? But, hey, what is the will of the Lord? This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 4. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor. All right. And this is talking about the son of Jesse, which goes down into Yahweh Shai. All right. But then us being as followers of the sheep. All right. As followers of our shepherd, Yahweh Shai, us being his sheep, we're going to do the things that he tell us, man. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. All right, so that's how Yahweh Shah came. That's how we come. You know, you got it out.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna get into more articles on Esau demonizing us, man, because we're in them times, right? And this one right here, shout out to the brother Armand Gabar for posting it up. This is very important information, man. Yahweh Shah said, watch and pray, man. If you ain't watching, pretty much you going up, man. Okay? You say measure our time diligently in itself. So, hey, this right here is big news, man. It says, Al Sharpton and black leaders meet with Rabbi following Muncie attack, right? Which the Muncie attack was the machete attack. Okay? It says, the African-American leaders met Monday with Rabbi Mark Schneider, president of the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding.
Compass me about the line words.
Right? It says, president of the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding, to condemn the spate of attacks on Jews in New York in recent weeks. All right? So, here it is, right? You got these damn sellout, cool-ass leaders, playing in with Esau's bullshit agenda, because they say they're part of the Boule anyway, all right? Which is pretty much the underhand of the goddamn so-called Illuminati, except the weaker, lesser version just for the so-called Negroes. So they sold out anyway. That's why you see them doing certain handshakes. You see them wearing certain rings, because that's how they pledge their allegiance with Esau, man. So what the fuck do a nigga like that gotta say, right? I'll read some more. It says, a group of African-American clergy and the civil rights leaders gathered by the Reverend Al Sharpton met with a New York rabbi in the wake of the attacks on Jews in Muncie. The African-American leaders met Monday with Rabbi Mark Schneider, president of the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding, to condemn the spate of attacks on Jews in New York in recent weeks. And he says, I am terribly disturbed by the recent anti-Semitic attacks on Jews, and particularly because they were perpetrated by members of the African-American community, Sharpton said at a news conference following the meeting. You see, it says, Rabbi Schneider and I have worked together for many years to bring our respective communities closer together. So this nigga's a coon, all right? They want to be close together as long as the so-called Jews are on top, man. As long as they can keep a foot on your neck, they're good, man. It says, today we must work together to start to repair the damage and terrible pain these acts have caused, see? So they're going to start to do shit, man. All right, they're going to start to work together. All right, against who? Against us, man. Right, which is why you got the REME, the racially ethnic motivated extremist task force out there now. The famine of the word is almost here, man. What you got, brother guy?
Con, this is Proverbs chapter 6, and I'm trying to find the scripture. Salak,
real quick, while you find that, man, because look, man, you on another news, right? Another news article says there's a devil loose. Group of 7 black teens attack Orthodox Jew walking in Brooklyn.
When was this?
Hey, this article just came out today, man.
Yeah, these are all setups, man.
This is brand new. This article just dropped today. It says there's a devil loose. Group of 7 black teens attack Orthodox Jew walking in Brooklyn. The 14th incident of anti-Semitic violence recorded in New York in 4 weeks. See? So they're saying there's 14 incidents in just 1 month.
Damn. This Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, and you devils have a proud look. All right? A lying tongue, and you devils have a lying tongue. Al Sharpton, what the hell is Al Sharpton going to do? He's a damn coon. What are you going to do, man? You know what I'm saying? He been lying to the people for the longest. He been lying to Jake. All right? And of course, they use puppets like Al Sharpton to try to ease tensions. They did that with Martin Luther Coon, too, to try to ease tensions, man. You know what I mean? That everybody could be at peace. Ain't no peace, man. Ain't no peace for the wicked, man. All right? 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. What does the so-called white man do? All right? Shed innocent blood. All right? A mind that deviseth wicked imaginations. All right? Feet that be swift in running to mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies. All right? You got these people accusing us of stuff we don't even do, but meanwhile, they got something to say. You wasn't even there. All right? You don't even look, man. We put our faces out there for everybody to see. Are we out here committing crimes against anybody? No. We're just speaking the truth. All right? But you got all these false witnesses rising up against us. What the hell do they know? All right? And he that sowed discord among brethren. All right? Yeah, that was pretty much it on that. You know what I mean? A false witness that speaketh lies. And also, too, the scriptures say brothers can find it, too. Though hand in hand join together, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You got all these coons coming together with these fake Jews to try to accuse us of stuff we don't even do. All right?
Hey, man. Hey, but that's the spirit, though, because even the scriptures say if there be another coming to speak of Yahushua or another Jesus, you might well bear with them. Now, you're not gonna go and attack them. Of course, you bring it. You know, you bring out the truth of the Bible. That's what we do, man. We continue to bear with it, man. Because Esau's gonna do what Esau does, man. But the scriptures say, "Blessed are you when men speak evil of you, man." All right, and if the only thing you want to do is remain innocent, man. You know, you want to remain innocent because Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's gonna vindicate you, man. All right, this is Amos. I think that was 5 and 16. All right, it says 5 and 14. Seek good and not evil, that ye may live. All right, and so Yahweh, the God of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. And the Lord told us how we supposed to establish judgment, all right, with the spirit of our mouth, man. You know, this is wrong, that's right. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be doing this, all right? Giving a proper understanding of what the Lord spoke out of his mouth, which is the scriptures. It may be that the Lord God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Therefore, Yahweh, the God of hosts, the Lord said thus, wailing, oh, no, that was it, Salaki, you know? That's the point, man. You know, we do what we got to do in the spirit and continue to pray and have hope that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to step